Welcome back. Americans are among the biggest consumers of ultra-processed foods in the world. In fact, ultra-processed foods make up more than half of an adult's diet and 2/3 of a child's diet. A new CBS documentary looks at why these foods have become so common and how gaps in federal regulations are failing to keep pace.
And we learned something in terms of what Congress did 50 years ago. The Congress had the guts to say to the tobacco industry, very powerful people, sorry, you can't cause hundreds of thousands of people to die every year by enticing them to smoke.
You see the food industry in some ways akin to big tobacco.
Absolutely.
Decades ago.
Absolutely. And in fact, their strategies and their tactics are akin to big tobacco.
What's the cost to society?
Diabetes itself, I think, is running up a cost in healthcare dollars of some $400 billion. Unless we get a handle on this issue, that it will grow.
Now live in studio by CBS News correspondent Adam Yamaguchi, who's behind this documentary. Welcome. This is such a relevant topic. It's so hard in this country even to avoid processed foods. We don't even know what we're eating half the time. So you looked into this. How pervasive are they in American society, and what do they do to our bodies?
Well, it's the vast majority of the calories that adults and children especially consume. Why do we consume so much? It's cheap, it's convenient, it's everywhere, and ultra-processed food often tastes really, really good. I mean, companies have a business
that way,
here.
right?
Absolutely, they're engineered to make us want more. Like, when's the last time you had one or two chips?
One chips,
right? You can't put them down. And the health consequence of that is, and it shouldn't come as a surprise, you tend to overeat when it comes to ultra-processed food because it tastes so good, and because ultra-processed food is sapped of a lot of the moisture and water, which will make the body feel full. So you just eat more of it before your body realizes, oh, I'm full. That leads to obesity and obesity-related diseases. Heart disease is the single biggest killer of Americans by a mile, and it's all linked to diet and lifestyle.
And diabetes, huge issue too, and obesity in children. I mean, there's just so much.
And the numbers grow every year.
Yeah, so you explored the gaps in federal regulation. I mean, other countries don't have this issue.
Right, absolutely. So what was fascinating in the exploration of this documentary was there are two pathways for a company to get additives, flavorings, and preservatives into the market. You can petition the FDA, or you can take the other route, which is used the vast majority of times. So you and I could start a food company tomorrow, introduce all sorts of additives that have never been on the market, that have never been fully tested even. Hire a scientist who can say, well, these chemicals are somewhat similar to other chemicals that are already in the market, so this we could say is generally recognized as safe.
Wow.
And tomorrow we're in business. And it's only if some of those chemicals are later found in a research study to be somehow harmful that the FDA would conduct a thorough review.
So it's an after-the-fact kind of thing.
After the fact. And just one other thing, there are over 10,000 of those chemicals on the market in the US today. You compare that to Europe that does not have a similar approval protocol, they have less than 400.
Really disturbing. And like I said, it's hard to avoid it. Even if you're conscious of it, even if you know you shouldn't be eating it, you know what it does to your health, it's hard to avoid.
Yeah, and one other thing that I should point out, not all ultra-processed foods are bad. There are many that are very good for you. And we also have to remember that ultra-processed food is responsible in many ways for alleviating hunger around the world, right? Plentiful, cheap food is and has been a good thing. Increased shelf life has meant less food waste. So while we talk about some of the dangers or hazards of ultra-processed foods, we shouldn't forget that there are positives as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you're very thorough in your reporting and exploring of this issue, and fair. And you met some remarkable people in your documentary, including one who kind of stuck with you.
Yeah, so this incredibly heartbreaking story. We met with a mother in North Carolina, Crystal, whose 13-year-old daughter at the time was 13 years old, was diagnosed pre-diabetes at 13 years old. Both Crystal and her daughter Tiara had grown up their entire lives consuming the vast majority of their calories via ultra-processed foods and fast foods. Tiara decides, after the diagnosis, I need to change my lifestyle. She loses 50 pounds by cutting out ultra-processed food as much as possible. And her mom started to take her cue. It was difficult because it's a lifelong habit, right?
It's an addiction.
Absolutely. 3 days after we interviewed them, Mom passes. She had a history of diabetes. Ultimately, she died of a blood clot, but there was a history of diabetes. She was severely obese, and she had hypertension. These are the stakes.
Yeah, wow. Well, we have to wrap it up, but this is so intriguing, and it's really important. You know, it's very educational for Americans to see this and really be aware of what they're putting into their bodies and what it can do. So thank you so much. And thanks for coming by so early. We appreciate it. And you can watch the new CBS Reports documentary, Ultra Processed, How Food Tech Consumed the American Diet. That's this Sunday at 6 p.m. on CBS News 24/7. Just download the free CBS News app. Now,